Okay, it's officially time. Welcome to Dumbbell Strength. My name is Amber Langford, and I'll be running you through your workout today. For today's class, we are going to be doing some supersets. For our supersets, we are going to start with 2 lower body exercises. We'll then move on to 2 upper body exercises. Then we're going to mix and match, and we're going to do a superset with 1 lower, 1 upper, and then we will end with a superset, 2 exercises on the core. So full body workout today. Let's go ahead and get started with our warm up. If you'd like to track today's workout, feel free to press start on that fitness tracker. And let's go ahead and get started. Standing tall, we're going to bring our arms up into field goal position. I want elbows up at shoulder height, hands pointing up to the ceiling. From here, we're going to pull our arms in, touching our hands, touching our elbows. Open, squeezing those shoulder blades together in the back, and then close and repeat. Let's do one more here. Moving into overhead reach. Right arm, right leg reaches up and out in a diagonal line, pulling in, and then switching sides. Trying to get as much reach, as much length as you can. You can also feel free to keep those feet flat on the ground and just do a side to side lean and reach with that upper body. Let's do one more. Each side, moving into our hamstring scoops next. For this one, we're going to start with one leg in front. I want you to have that front leg nice and straight, lifting those toes off the ground. We're going to take our hands, we're going to reach down, scooping those arms up all the way to the ceiling, circling them back down to your sides. Other leg goes in front. So we reach, scoop, and then switch sides. Doing our best to get as close to the ground as we can. Feeling a nice stretch down the back of our thighs and that hamstring. Let's do one more to each side. And then last warm-up exercise, we're going to be doing a turnout march. So we're working those hips, getting them to open up a little bit. For our turnout march, I want you to lift your knee up and your ankle. So you're going to try to tap that ankle with that opposite hand, lifting up and out. Almost like we're trying to make a nice figure 4 with those legs. If you need to, you can feel free to do regular marches or stand and swivel that knee out and in. Let's do one more, each side, and then let's go ahead and get started. For those just joining, we are doing supersets today. For our first 2 supersets, we will be doing all standing exercises. Our last 2 supersets will be on the ground. So when you have a free moment before those last 2, I'd recommend rolling out that yoga mat or moving to a comfortable surface. For exercise number 1, we're starting with our lower body first, and we're going to be doing some goblet squats. For our goblet squats, I recommend grabbing 1 medium, 2 heavy weight here. We're going to be holding this weight up at our chest, resting using 1 hand, holding on to just 1 weight here. I'm going to demonstrate the goblet squat first, and then we will perform it together. So for this exercise, I want your feet facing forward, legs anywhere from hip to shoulder width apart. Holding onto that weight like a goblet, we're going to sink those hips down and back, going into our squat, Pushing through those heels to stand up nice and tall. I want your knees tracking with your feet. And we're doing our best to keep our back nice and flat, allowing that slight forward lean of our chest. Are you ready? We're doing 12 reps. So grab those weights. Get ready. Get in position. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 12 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Great work. Feel free to set that weight off to the side. Grab water when you need it. I'm going to demonstrate exercise number 2. For exercise number 2, we are doing a forward lunge. For our forward lunge, if you'd like to use weight, I'd recommend anything from a light to medium set of dumbbells. I have a couple of variations for this one, so bear with me. Get a little bit longer demonstration. But we're going to be doing alternating forward lunges. Starting feet together, you're going to step out in front. Shifting that weight so most of your weight is in that front foot. Back heel is lifted, going down to that lunge. Standing tall, bringing those feet back together. We're going to switch sides, allowing that slight forward lean of our chest. Back stays flat. Other options, you can do a standing split squat, keeping that split stance, and doing all on one side first before switching and doing all on the other side. Other options, keeping that back leg straight. You can step forward and do a mini lunge like so. Those are our options. Let's grab those weights. 10 reps each side, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stepping forward, lunging down if we're able to. Close and switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over halfway. 7, 8, 9, one more. And 10, and done. Set those weights down, grab some water. 1 minute of rest here. During your rest break, you can do whatever you like to get ready for that next round. Whether that's moving about your space, adding some stretches, or just standing and waiting, whatever works best for you, do it. We're gonna start back from the top with our goblet squat, but we'll give it another 20-30 seconds. So shake those legs out. If your quads are feeling tight, feel free to do a few butt kickers. Stretching those quads out. Maybe those hips are tight. Whatever you need to do. Otherwise, let's grab that weight and get ready and get in position. 12 reps here. We're gonna start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squatting down, pushing tall through those heels. 1, 2, back is flat. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Set it down, shake it out. Quicker turnaround, 20 seconds here. And then we're going back to the forward lunges. So quickly shake those legs out, grab some water. Get ready. We're starting in 10. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Stepping forward, lunge, and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, almost there. 9, and 10. Round 2 is done. One more round to go. 1 minute of rest first. Catch your breath. Shake it out. Add a few hip circles. Starting back up in about 25 seconds. Let's grab our weight. We're starting in 10. In 3, 2, 1, goblet squat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. All right. One more exercise to go for round 3. And then we're moving on to upper body. Starting in just 10 seconds, grab your weight, forward walking lunge. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, set them down, shake it out. Moving on to 2 new exercises. Same thing as last time. I'm going to demonstrate first, then we'll perform the exercise together. Exercise number 1, we're doing a single arm shoulder press. For our shoulder press, we're keeping this a little bit more narrow than a typical overhead press. So what this is gonna look like. Holding onto one weight, I recommend anywhere from light to medium here. We're gonna stand tall, core is engaged, slight soft knee bend here, bringing that dumbbell up. We're gonna start with that dumbbell right up over our shoulder. From here, we're going to press directly overhead and down. We're keeping what I like to call a neutral grip. So our palm is facing, instead of out, kind of that 45-degree angle here. Pressing directly overhead and in. If you feel any shoulder irritation with this, you can widen that stance and do a regular overhead press, single arm. Choose the variation that best fits you. We are going to be doing 10 reps each side. So grab your weight, starting in 3. Let's go, pressing up, controlling down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Switching sides in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set it down, shake it out, grab some water. Exercise number 2 coming up. For exercise number 2, we're going to be doing a cross body bicep curl. So we're going to be working in a crossover motion here. What this is going to look like is 2 dumbbells, light to medium range, same stance, light knee bend, shoulders are pulling down away from those ears, starting with those hands off to your sides, elbows straight. From here, we're going to bring that right arm up, bending at the elbow, trying to bring that right hand up and over towards that left shoulder, lower, and then switch. So you bring your hand to that opposite shoulder, or as close to that shoulder as you can. It may be more at chest height. Alternating side to side. If that cross motion is irritating your elbow or shoulder joint, feel free to do a alternating hammer curl in that neutral grip. I'm gonna grab a quick sip of water, but we're gonna start in just 5 seconds, 10 each side. And let's go. Side 1 and switch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax out of that. Set the weights down. 1 minute rest here. Shake those arms out this time. Stretch those forearms out. That was round 1. We have 2 more rounds to go. We're gonna start in about 20 seconds. Starting back up with our single arm shoulder press. Remember, you can widen that stance, do a regular overhead press as well. Make sure that the weight you chose is challenging. You should find it difficult. Now, I don't want it to be so hard that you cannot complete all the reps, but you should feel like you should be able to complete at least 2 to 3 more. That's probably a good solid weight for you. All right, starting in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, and switch sides in 3, 2, 1, pressing up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Set it down, shake it out. 20 seconds of rest. And then cross body curls. Starting up in 5 seconds. Grab those weights. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Cross body curl. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10, and done. Round 2 is done. 1 minute of rest, and then we're doing that final round. After this, we are making our way down to the ground for our last 2 supersets. Our next superset will combine a lower and upper body exercise. And then our final superset, 2 core exercises. We're gonna start in 20 seconds. Feel free to grab your weight, get in position. We're going to start in 10. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Side number 2 in 3, 2, 1, let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Set it down. Catch your breath. Just 20 seconds of rest. And then it's our final exercise of superset number 2. Let's grab those weights. Cross body curls are next. In 3, 2, 1, let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Set it down, shake it out. We're moving on to our floor exercises. So our first one, we are going to be on our knees. I do have a variation for you if kneeling is just really uncomfortable. No worries, there's a standing variation for this exercise. But we are doing our reverse Nordic curls. So for this exercise, we're going to be using one dumbbell. I recommend anywhere from light to medium weight here. On our knees, you can have your toes curled under like so, or your feet flat, whatever is most comfortable here. The main goal is to keep a nice flat back throughout this whole movement. Sometimes when we're in this kneeling position, we might be in a little bit of an anterior tilt with that tailbone sticking up. I want you to try to squeeze those glutes, tucking that tailbone under so we have a nice flat back the whole time. Holding that weight up at our chest like a goblet, we're going to lean back, keeping that nice straight line, and then return to our tall kneeling. Only going as far back as we can. As we lean back, you should feel a nice stretch in those quads, using that stretch to sit you back upright. Option 2 is a squat hold with a pulse. So I'll be counting out the number of repetitions here. So what I want you to do for option 2, going down to your nice squat position, every time I say one number, you're going to add one pulse. So you're just going to hold and pulse on my count. Those are our options. Let's get ready, get in position. We are doing 12 repetitions today. So I want you to find that nice neutral spine. Starting in 3, 2, 1, leaning back. And up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Awesome job. Set it down. Grab some water. Exercise number 2. I'm going to move this weight out of the way. We are going to be laying flat on our backs. We're doing a chest fly. So for this one, same recommendation for weight, light to medium dumbbells. You need 2 of them. We're going to be laying flat on our back with our arms starting up at the ceiling. We're going to keep a soft elbow bend for this whole exercise. So what that'll look like, a soft elbow bend, instead of being completely straight, we're going to have just a soft little bend, slight curve at that elbow joint. So laying back, arms up, soft elbows here. All we're going to do is open those arms out to a T. Only your elbows should touch the ground, and then you close. Open and close. Your wrist should stay off the ground as you open. We're doing 12 reps. So grab those weights, get ready. We're gonna start in just 5 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Soft elbows open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Rest out of that. Feel free to sit on up. 1 minute of rest. Take your time, move into your kneeling position. Excuse me. Or if you're doing the squat and pulse variation, you can take your time, make your way up to standing. We still have another 40 seconds. Feel free to grab your water, shake those arms out, shake those legs out, whatever you need to do. Also a little bit of time to quickly grab pillow, folded up towel or blanket for some cushion for those knees for this first exercise. We're going to start in just 10 seconds. So get ready. Find that nice neutral spine first. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Leaning back. And up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, halfway, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Set that weight down. Shake it out. Transition to your back. Chest flies are next. Quicker turnaround here. I'll give you 20 more seconds to make your way down to the ground if you were standing. Starting in 10. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Open and close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 11, and 12. Sitting up, shaking it out. Take your time. You get that 1 minute of rest. And then we have our last round of these 2 exercises. After this, we'll end with some core. Starting up in 30 seconds. Feel free to begin transitioning into your starting position for your reverse Nordic curls or your squat hold with pulse. Grab that weight. We're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last time we're doing these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, last one, and 12. Set it down, shake it out. And let's move to our back. We're going to start in 10 seconds. Get in position. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Great job. Moving on to our core exercises. I'm just going to move these weights out of my way because we are not going to be using weights for our core exercises today. First exercise, we're going to be doing a side plank with hip dips. So what this is going to look like is we're going to be on our side. I want your elbow on the ground stacked right underneath your shoulder. For our legs, we can have our legs straight out, ankles stacked, knees stacked, hips stacked. From here, you're going to push down through your elbow, lifting those hips up off the ground. We lower, lightly tap those hips, and then lift back up. You can also do this from your knees, with those knees bent, tucking those feet back behind you. Same position, just pushing up onto those knees, lowering that hip, and lifting. Other options are to just hold that side plank position, either on your feet or on your knees. We're going to do 8 repetitions today. So get ready, get in position for side 1. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. Lifting those hips up, lower and tap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Switching sides. Rolling over, other elbow on the ground. From your feet or your knees, we're going to start in 5, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lifting your hips up, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great job. Shake it out and make your way to your back. Last exercise. We are doing a 90-90 heel tap. So we're going to have bent legs, laying flat on our back. Excuse me. The goal is to keep your back flat on the ground the whole time, actively pulling that belly button in towards your spine. Hands can be off to the side, or you can tuck them underneath your glutes, underneath your hips, for a little bit more support for your back. Legs are going to be up in the air, bent knees, feet flexed. We're going to slowly lower, tapping one heel to the ground, up, and switch. You can make this less intense by bringing that heel down and in closer towards your glutes. We're going to do 10 each side. So get ready, get in position. We're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1. Making sure we're breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relax into that. Taking that little breather. Catch your breath. Going back to our side planks. We're going to start these up in just 20 seconds. Remember, you can do this with bent knees or straight. 8 reps, starting in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Lifting up, lower. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flipping over, side 2, here we go. Starting in 5, 3, 2, 1, let's work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Flipping over to our back. 90-90 heel taps are next. Starting in 10. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great job. Come on up out of that. We have one last round to go. And then we'll do a little bit of a stretch. So get in position, get ready for that side plank. We're going to start in 5, 3, 2, 1, last round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Side number 2, here we go. In 5, 3, 2, 1, lifting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. One last exercise to go. Make your way to your back. Starting in 3, 2, 1, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, last one, and 10. Go ahead and bring your feet flat to the ground. Legs together, feet together. Let's drop both knees over to the right. Shoulders stay on the ground, going as far as you can before lifting them back up. And then over to the left. We're going to alternate side to side, doing 3 repetitions to each side. Last one. Once you're done with 3, I want you to bring your knees up, grabbing below those kneecaps, and tugging those knees in towards your chest. One more deep breath. And exhale, release. Relax out of that. Slowly making your way up to standing. And that is all the exercises I have for you all today. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And see y'all next time.